Welcome to our Citizenship Assembly for the month of February. Our theme this month was being honest, and we had 4 skills that the kids worked on. Those were being trustworthy, getting all the facts, taking ownership of actions, and accepting responsibility. At this time, our teachers will introduce you to our selections for Citizen of the Month.
The skill for February is being honest. Kindergarten Citizen of the Month tells the truth and is very trustworthy. He keeps his promise and encourages others to be truthful. The student accepts responsibility for his own actions and tries hard not to blame others. He does not argue or make excuses for mistakes, he just tries to learn from them. This student demonstrates exactly what it means to be honest, even if it means facing up to a mistake when he knows it may get him in trouble. The student has become a great role model for all the other kindergarteners. Kindergarten Citizen is Riker Collette. Congratulations, Riker.
When it comes to being honest, I can think of many students who demonstrate that skill daily. Sometimes they can be brutally honest in first grade. However, one student in my classroom in particular stands out. Whenever this student makes a mistake, she is the first to admit it to me or another adult. She always tells the truth to her peers, which in turn creates lasting friendships. She is very logical, meaning she tries her best to get all the information to make an informed decision. This student is someone I can count on to always tell me the truth. The student I have selected is able to express how she feels and admit her wrongdoings. My Citizen of the Month is a young lady I am so pleased to have in my classroom. Congratulations, Michaela Fitzpatrick.
A quote from Dr. Seuss: "Today you are you, that is truer than true. There is no one alive that is youer than you." As I thought about this skill of being honest, my Citizen of the Month was the first name that came to my mind. The student that stands out is trustworthy day in and day out. The student gets the facts by listening closely to what is said by the adult in the room and watching what is done by the peers around him. He admits when work is not done or it's missing, and he resolves it quickly. He is quick to take responsibility, to correct any mistake, or ask for help. My Citizen of the Month is Landon Broughton. Congratulations, Landon.
This month's skill was being honest. This is a difficult skill for everyone, but I have one student that stood out from the rest. This student is trustworthy. I know that they will do what is right even when no one is looking. They take ownership of their actions. On the rare occasion that this student forgets something or makes a mistake, they are first to say, "Yes, I did it." And they accept responsibility. They accept the consequence that comes with it or the reward that comes with it. This student is someone I trust when there is a sub in our room. To be a leader and help out, to know our routines and not act out when I am gone. For these reasons and many more, the 3rd grade Citizen for being honest is Jocelyn Keller.
Being honest is one of the most important citizenship skills because it applies to all aspects of life. Your character and your honesty is how you will be judged your entire life. Being honest means that people can depend on you no matter the situation. It means that you own your actions and accept the consequences, whether they are good or bad. The student that I selected this month is someone that really stood out for demonstrating these skills. This student is exceptionally great at taking ownership for their actions. When they are wrong, they admit it and make the appropriate adjustments, and then they move on. This student solidified their Student of the Month status by pointing out that I missed marking an answer on one of their tests incorrect. Congratulations to the 4th grade Student of the Month, Miss Grace Lamont.
The citizenship skill for February was honesty. When I think of someone who's honest, I think of them as being trustworthy, honest, and someone I can really rely on. This student that in my class was very trustworthy. He or she says what they want to do and follows through all the time. In fact, this student is so trustworthy that if I gave him or her $500 to keep overnight, I can be assured it would come back to me tomorrow. This student strives to get all the facts before making a judgment. He or she wants to know all the answers before forming a conclusion. This student also takes ownership for his or her actions. This student accepts responsibility. If I give him or her a task, I am not in doubt that it'll get done in time. Also, if the student needs to be somewhere and there's a time frame, this student can be counted on to match that. And lastly, this student does homework, does classwork responsibly all the time. I truly do believe that honesty is the best policy. So I'd like to congratulate the 5th grade student of the month, Mr. Jacob Jankowskis.
In February, this student exemplified all of the qualifiers of being honest. I witnessed the student's bottlehead project fall to the ground, and instead of blaming another student who was involved, she also said it was partly her fault. When I have a substitute teacher, I often will leave in my plans to ask this student for help, as she is trustworthy and responsible. The student is not quick to judge her peers or take anything at face value. She is inquisitive, curious, and has a desire to learn as much as she can about all aspects of a situation before she forms a stance. For these reasons, I am happy to announce February Citizen of the Month is Erica Stauffer.
Hi again, I'm going to introduce Mrs. Volkman's Student of the Month since she could not be here today. I'll be reading from what she wrote, so just imagine that I'm Mrs. Volkman. Honesty. If you look up the word in the dictionary, you will get free of deceit and untruthfulness, sincere. If you look up quotes about honesty, you get things like this. Honesty is the best policy. No legacy is so rich as honesty, and honest hearts produce honest actions. Our citizenship skill for the month of February was being honest. The 6th grade student who was selected this month has done an outstanding job demonstrating honesty. When called to do the right thing, he does. When asked to get and give all the facts, he does. When asked to take ownership for his actions, he does. He accepts responsibility for his actions even when not being called out to do so. He is a student that I can always count on. I am pleased to announce for Mrs. Volkman that her Citizen of the Month in 6th grade is Nolan Waltz. Congratulations. At this time, I will select the golden ticket for this month. Our kids, each classroom puts one ticket in each month, and we select one winner for a classroom celebration. So this month, our winner is Reese in 1st grade. So congratulations to Miss Stevens' classroom.